Our example in the eCampus page about chi-square test of independence includes the program that people have used during working hours and the generation from which they come. The data that we have for age is just called generation. We have three categories or levels, the baby boomers, Generation X, and millennials. We also have three levels of type of program. So let's label like here, your program had playing music, playing videos, or gaming programs. We have what we would refer to as a 3 by 3 chi-square because we have three levels of generations and then three levels of programs. The values that we have here represent the frequencies or the counts. So here for music, for the baby boomers, we have 96 individuals that are using this. We have 69 individuals that are baby boomers that are also doing video playing programs. And then we have 38 that are you baby boomers that are doing the gaming programs. So for Gen Xers, we have 165 for music, 135 for video, 77 for gaming. For millennials, we have 87 for music, we have 76 for video, 59 for gaming. So the first thing we would do here for a chi-square test is to compute the row totals and the column totals. So I did this handy right here, so we have it for the next slide. So we have the row totals here, column totals down here. So the row totals equal 348, 280, 174, and the column totals 203, 377, and 222. When we add up the column totals and when we add up the row totals, they equal 802. Those are the total number of observations. And they should add up both going down the rows and across the columns. So once we have these totals for the rows and the columns, the next step is to compute how many we would expect in each of those cells if the two variables were independent of each other. So if the generation, the age group, and the program used during work were completely independent, meaning there were no relationship between the two, what would be the frequency that we expect for each of these cells? So we would multiply the row total by the column total and then divide that by the grand total. So right here for baby boomers, we would take the row total of 348 times the column total of 203 divided by the total 802. So here I have the math worked out right here for you showing each one. So this what the 348 times 203 divided by 802 equals 88.08. This is what we would expect in that cell if baby boomers had absolutely nothing, or so the generation had absolutely nothing to do with the program used during work. So we would, in that case, we would expect 88 baby boomers to be using the music player during work. So for video playing for boomers, we get 70.87. For gaming, we get 44.04. And again, for gaming, we take the 174. So the row total for gaming across all generations, we take or multiplied by 203. So the column total for all categories for the baby boomers divided by the total 802. And we do the same for Generation X and the same for millennials. So we have the numbers here in bold for you to see. Now, if you compare those to the to what we actually saw, to the observed, we see there are some differences. So for baby boomers, we see more using music players and fewer using gaming than we would expect if these were independent. However, for some like Generation X using the music player, it's basically just one off, so it's really close. So in the next video, what we're going to do is talk about just how close we need to be, what this tells us for whether these categories are independent or not.